Francesco goes, Matteo, I cannot wait for you to leave. I have a diet. Please leave. Please leave Italy.
Just carbonara.
So, let's see, Italy. So we landed in Rome, customs took 2 seconds, took our cab into the city, and immediately needed to get a bowl of carbonara. So we met with Francesco Di Carlo, great Italian comedian. We got carbonara, of course, and fiori di zucca. My favorite thing about coming back to Rome now is I have a whole life in Rome. I have a whole group of friends that I'm excited to see, and we get together and they know where I want to eat, they know I want to go to Zio Umberto, they know we're getting bucattina matriciana.
Okay, stop. I want to say, in Africa, we don't do that.
I never talk so much about food. This is the last time Matteo was here. I never talk about food. Just him coming here. The subject of my emails is eating food. I got a lot of anxiety because of that.
They know we're going to Giolitti afterwards, and it's nice to catch up with. It's like having another life in another place. I have my friends here.
It's very old. And it's real.
And it's nice that I now can travel enough that I can see them not just once every 10 years, but I can see them maybe 4 times a year. It feels nice to have like a home and a group of people that you care about that are here. I have an obsession with carbonara, no secret. I won't shut up about it. We went to Luciano. We are here at my favorite place in Rome, actually I guess the world, to get la carbonara. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of nervous. Just kind of nervous, because I really want to, I feel like I'm going on a first date. First I saw him in a video criticizing other YouTubers making carbonara, which I'm sure I could easily be a part of that crew. It just seems like a cool Brooklyn, like, what's up, you know? I just own this great pasta. I own this great, cool restaurant. He's so invested in cooking. You could see it while he's cooking, and he's excited to show you why he cares about the guanciale, why you should cook the pasta for this long, why you only use this much pecorino romano. Even watching him flow in the kitchen, really, I mean, it's like watching a painter paint. The energy that he was giving off, and I should be devastated. I have 2 bowls of carbonara within an hour. I should be on the floor, medicated. I should be in an ambulance. Whatever energy he got was permeating out of him has hit me. It's cool. It's one of those, I'm just excited that he let us into the kitchen to see what am I, like a 14-year-old girl? I'm excited that he brought us into the kitchen to show us how to make something he cares about. That kind of energy permeates to me, also someone who's super passionate about, you know, comedy. I wanted to eat pizza napolitana. So Tezzetta found us a pizzeria napolitana. We had some of the best pizza I've ever had, ever. It was so funny because it was just such an Italian experience. Like, they were all from Naples, and there's this way, like, with the waiters and the Italians, how they sort of playing back and forth with each other. They're insulting each other, but playing with each other while trying to order food. Like, it's this whole game. It reminds me of the Comedy Cellar table, to be honest with you. It's weird coming from New York. When you come into the Vatican, I'm like, why does it feel like Times Square? Because as you're entering into the Vatican, everyone's like, do you need tickets? Do you want this? Blah, blah, blah. Bus ride. I'm like, bus ride? How? We were gonna go inside the Vatican and that line was so long. I mean, the line was so long. It was like, look, at the end of this line is just me feeling even more guilt. I'm not waiting 3 hours to know that I'm going to hell, okay? Perché questo a New York, tu vuoi sapere quanto costa? Questa 50. We went from the Vatican and walked all the way through ancient Rome, the Colosseum, the Forum, and ended up at a gay bar, because when in Rome. Hello everyone, it's been a minute since we've done a cooking show and we are here at Roma and we're here with my friend Elena.
Ciao.
Today we're making a dish that I don't really know much about. I've actually never even had it because it's a northern dish, right?
Yes.
So it's risotto, what is it?
Risotto allo zafferano.
So Elena and Pietro made us risotto, which was like this beautiful, gorgeous yellow risotto. She was so nervous to make it for us. She was so nervous to cook for us. She had bought a pan for this video, and at the end of it, Pietro was like, we've been making risotto every day, like, no more risotto. Which is so funny that she was so nervous because you and I don't prepare for any video. Like, we're gonna cook pasta linguine alla pesto today. Okay, whatever, I'll get the ingredients. Oh, it's really good. It's so creamy and buttery and parmigiani, and the risotto is a perfect texture. Perfect texture.
I'm happy.
You know, one of the things in Rome, or I feel like in Italy in general, there seems to be a culture around ordering coffee and how to order coffee.
Yeah.
So maybe you can explain to those around the world the best way to order an Italian coffee.
So first of all, you have to be quick.
Can I get a frappuccino?
Yeah, if you're taking like a cappuccino,
No, I said a frappuccino. Like
I don't know what the fuck is. What is a frappuccino?
Also, I love my friendship with Francesco because Francesco Di Carlo and I are very parallel in our comedic careers, so to speak, because when I first met him, we did an open mic at a bookshop in Rome. So the audience had 6 people in it, and every time I come back, we're both doing a little better, a little better, a little better. And so now it's fun to come back in the middle of a tour. He's in the middle of a tour, and his tour is sold out, you know, and we're doing this show here in Rome, and it's completely sold out. We got dinner beforehand at the show, which is so funny that at a comedy club I was served pasta pomodoro and you got amatriciana and Tezzetta got cacio e pepe, and we had wine, and it was really strange. It was not mozzarella sticks, which is what I'm used to.
Welcome to the stage of Alcazar in Rome, Matteo Lane!
Oh my God, it's so nice that everybody came out. I can't believe we sold out a show in Rome. And it's so funny because, you know, I've always talked about being Italian or like Italian American, and then recently I didn't realize how many Italians were following me. I was like, God, all because I talked about fettuccine Alfredo? I remember this one guy, when I moved to New York City, this one guy was like, hey, I'm Italian. I'm like, oh my God, anch'io. And he's like, you talk Italian? I was like, certo. And he goes, no, I mean Brooklyn Italian. I was like, I think I'm gonna get murdered. Me and Francesco did a Q&A together, and that was really great. Francesco and I have great chemistry. So interesting, Italian-American, Italian-Italian, both comedians. We share a lot of the similar sensibilities. I love Francesco.
Have you noticed that like Italian audience applaud more than American?
They do, they applaud, they're very polite, which is the opposite of Italians in the street. Italians are, ah, ma che dici, ma vaffanculo, and here they're like, we're dignified. The main difference between dating in Italy and dating in America, well, I'm gay, so just the language. Yes.
How did you guys meet?
Grinder. Yeah. It's crazy. He was really confused. Not attivo. So my favorite question we got last time I was in Rome, we were doing Q&A together. They asked us, they said, we were sitting on stage together answering questions. And this woman asks, when are you guys gonna do something together? And Francesco goes, you mean like right now? What we are doing in the moment?
And what about the food? Because when I travel in Italy...
Yeah, but you eat well.
No.
What do you mean no?
This is always complain.
Obviously you've never been to Cleveland.
This is the point. Because always complain when I'm touring because they give you pizza. If you go to Naples, I have 2 shows in Naples.
Oh darn, you have to eat pizza from Naples.
Yeah.
What a poor... I feel so bad, ma che povero. Ha bisogno mangiare la pizza di Napoli. I'm having fried fish sticks in Cincinnati.
This is so spoiled.
And there's no ocean or lake in Cincinnati. Where are those fish coming from? Today I sat with Filippo and we had breakfast, and you're heading off to Florence and I'm heading to bed. You know, this kind of video isn't something that Chris and I usually do, but it was fun. I mean, Rome is a beautiful city and I wanted to show that. And still keep it funny and light, but also show that there's really fun and exciting moments, and I hope you enjoy the experience. Follow me on Instagram or TikTok at Matteo Lane and like and subscribe. Also, I am on tour, so for all of my tickets and dates, go to MatteoLaneComedy.com.